Hello everybody, it's Lazel here with another MTGArena Arena video. Today we are playing our first premiere draft of the new set, The Lord of the Rings, Tales of Middle-earth. And yeah, I haven't looked much into it. Maybe it would be wiser to play a sealed event first, but we are here to draft. Let's jump right into it. Alright, let's see. First pack, first pick. Okay, we have... whenever a creature an opponent controls is dealt excess non-combat damage, Amass X, where X is at excess damage. Ooh, for 8, deals 7 damage to target creature. Wow, this is strong. We got Gimli, Trample, whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, deals 1 damage to that creature's controller. Okay, for free. Ringside, tempts you, such a library for a card which has a color with a legendary creature you control. Ooh, nice. Rise of the Witch King. I think this card is really cool. If you sacrifice a creature as rare, you may return another permanent card. Okay. I do also see the Battle Scared Goblin, which is pretty good in my opinion. Urukai Berserker. In this battlefield, the ring tempts you. Okay, deals X damage to target creature. I think Gimli sounds fine. But I do have to say that the Fall of Andros also seems really strong. I think I will just go for the rare first. Also have to look at a lot of cards here. And as a battlefield, whenever an army you control attacks, Amass Orcs 1. Ooh, okay. This is crazy. I would take this one. I'm pretty sure that I will keep this one. Ooh, there is the Olokai Crusher. I've seen this card already. And yeah, 4 mana, 4/4 trample is pretty good. Draw a card whenever you scry. If you control an island, you may exile from a graveyard. If you do, draw a card. Okay, interesting. Scry 2, then draw 2. This battlefield, the ring tempts you. Then we got pretty cool equipments. Ooh, okay. Barrow Blade, 2/1. Creatures you control. If you control a legendary creature, pretty good. Ooh, there is the Leisure of the Balrog. Okay. Yeah, but I think that the March here is way better, so I will take it. Alright, let's see. Elrond here. There's a battlefield under your control, scry 1. Whoa. He's strong. That's a pretty good card. The ring tempts you. At the beginning of your end step, if a permanent you control left the battlefield this turn. Okay. I just quickly want to, because I just read this in between, destroy target creature that ring tempts you sounds really good. Urukai Berserk, I think this is also a common that can be really interesting. We got, if it's legendary, also against trample, okay. Then we got, at the beginning of combat on your turn, another target creature control gets +1/+0. Ooh, okay. This is a good... Oh, okay, only sorcery speed. Yeah, but I took the removal. The Entish Restoration, I think, is a great card, and it will definitely see a lot of play in future Commander gameplays. And the Torment of Gollum, target opponent reads his hand, you choose a non-land card, this player discards that card, Amass Orcs 2. It is really expensive for some hand hate, but because of the Amass 2 and the March that we already have, I will take it. Mirkwood Bats, yeah, this has already been talked about a lot because it is a damn strong creature. But I don't think it's the best card in draft yet. I don't know. I mean, there's also a lot of food synergy going on, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not that sure about it yet. I will take the Torment of Gollum here. Okay, let's see. Create a treasure token, Amass Orcs 2. Okay. We got a flying enters the battlefield, Amass Orcs 2. That's cool. Legendary, it has manners, okay. Ooh, Smite the Deathless. Yeah, I think I will take this card because it is a great interaction spell with creatures. Gets around indestructible, it also exiles Yeah, I think this is a great interaction spell. I am definitely in my comfort zone here because I prefer to play, or I really like to play Rakdos in draft sets. So yeah. Yeah, Olokai Crusher, perfect here. It needs a Goblin or an Orc. Let's see again. Yeah, Orc Army, perfect. And I would like to find a little bit more ring tempting, but who knows, maybe we will still find a little bit. Attacks another target creature control and gains trample until end of turn, mountain cycling. Yeah, I can hover this one. What is this one? Whenever you attack with one or more goblins and or orcs, create a 2/1 colorless construct artifact creature token with flying named Ballistic Boulder that's tapped and attacking. Sacrifice the token at the end of combat. Okay, this is just super fun. So much flavor here. I also think that the Mortar Trebuchet is better than the Olifant for me at the moment. Oh yeah, and I wasn't fast enough here. Let's see, as an additional cost, discard a card, draw 2 cards, and create a 1/1 human soldier, okay. Giant Terras, such a library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped. Okay, some fixing, put a 1/1 counter on target creature with power X, activate only as a sorcery. Honestly, I will just take the basin here because there's nothing else that's really interesting for me right now. Alright, the goblin cycled, that's pretty good. Great, another crusher, Jesus, I'll take it. Rush the Room, this is going to be a must play for a lot of Cranko decks. I think I can take it. Yeah, I'll take the Haradrim Sparemaster to the sideboard, just as Gimli's axed. And second breakfast also. Let's see. Okay, Door of Durin. Whenever you attack, you scry 2, then you remain. If it's a creature card, put it on the battlefield tapped and attacking. What? Okay. Until the next turn, it gains trample if you control a dwarf and hexproof. Okay, crazy. Yeah, probably one of the cards your opponent can't gain life. Sacrifice another creature. Target opponent loses 1 life. This is sacrifice creature was legendary. Amass Orcs 2. Okay. Cast into the fire. Deals 1 damage to each up to 2 target creatures. Exile target artifact. Deals 1 damage to each opponent. Relentless Rohirrim can be good. But Door of Durin is... it's crazy. I might splash this one. Okay. Here we have creatures your opponent's control get -1/-1 until end of turn. The ring tempts you. Here we have target creature gains your choice of lifelink or indestructible until end of turn. Amass 1. And this is a great ambush here. Breaking the Fellowship, target creature an opponent controls deals damage equal to its power to another target creature that player controls. That ring tempts you. But I do prefer Orcish Medicine here. I haven't seen much exile removal so far, so Indestructible might be great here. And we also Amass here. Okay, then we got that again. Olifant, Crusher. Human Soldier, or another human enters the battlefield under your control, creatures you control. I don't have many humans. What do we have here? Haste 5/4, okay. Attacks if you control a creature with the greatest power among creatures on the battlefield. Create a 1/1 human soldier token. Okay, that's quite interesting. I already have 2 Crusher. I could take the Olifant. I might also do that. The thing about Eomir here is that if we have a pretty big Orc army, we should be in a really good spot. But I'll take the Olifant here. Okay, there is another march from the Black Gate. To your hand, the ring tempts you. Whoa, this is a good card. 1 mana. That's crazy, but another march is great. Nasty End. Draw 2 cards. It's legendary, draw 3. Okay. Humans gain haste. Nasty End. It is great interaction if we don't have much reaction to if our opponent wants to interact with our board. I would like to take the Berserker here, but should I do that? I already have a pretty good 2 curve here. I do have quite a few plays. Goblin. One of the Dead Marches. Scry 1. Return, okay. Oh, there's the Troll. Probably will take it. Pays to life, okay. There we have can't be blocked except by 3 or more creatures. That immediately reminds me of Pathrazer of Ulamog. But yeah, great card. Swamp Cycling. Take it whenever War Beast or another creature control with power 4 greater dies. Amass Ox 2. Whoa, okay. This would also be great for us. What do we have here? Destroy target artifact or land. Creatures without flying can't block this turn. Honestly, this is interesting. I'm not saying it's good, but in draft, nobody can block. Cards in your graveyard, okay. I'll take it, might be interesting. There's another Oliphant and another Troll. Let's see. We do already have 2 of those, so I'll take the Troll. Okay, and there's another Golem Handhate. Okay, only to cast legendary spells. I will take the Relentless Rohirrim here. I'll take the Breaking of the Fellowships. Black Breath. Okay. Yeah, let's take the medicine here. Okay, last pack. Vial of Galadriel or Galadriel. Okay. Interesting. Who's this? Whenever a goblin or orc you control deals combat damage to a player, you may sacrifice it. When you do, choose 1, draw a card, create a treasure token. Okay. But I think here I will take the Trebuchet. Gorback seems really cool, but I do have... Well, I don't have many creatures on 2. I have the enchantments and... Do I already have a Trebuchet? Not really. Oh, Gorback is great with the Trebuchet. Maybe I still find some. Just realized each opponent sacrifices a creature. Create a food token for each creature sacrificed this way. Whoa, okay. But there's Ugluk of the White Hand. Whenever another creature you control dies, put a 1 counter on Ugluk. If that creature was a goblin or orc, put 2 counters on it instead. Yeah, great card. I'll take it. And then we also have another Smite, but Ugluk it is. I see a Berserker. Target creature gets +1/+2 and gains Death Touch. Create a food token. Okay. But yeah, I'll take a Berserker here. Okay. Sauron, the Necromancer. Attacks, exile target creature card from your graveyard. Create a tapped and attacking token. It's a copy of that card. With Menace. With 5 mana, 4/4 Menace. Well, why not? Ooh, okay. Snarling Walk is great, but I think I will just take Sauron here. Would like to take it because Snarling Walk has a great synergy with our deck. But Sauron is great. Okay, then we have Rush. I think I'll just take the Rush here. Okay. Cool. Still think that I'll take the Goblin here. So we got ring tempting synergy. Ooh, okay. This can also be a great reaction to our opponent. There is another Rising of the Day. Why not? Trebuchet, great. That's what we needed. Let's take some hand hate. The thing is, the Trebuchet creates a token and we sacrifice it at the end of combat. But with Goreback, we can sacrifice it after dealing damage. That's a pretty neat synergy. Snarling Walk, great. So now the question is, do I want to actively splash a bit of green just to play Doors of Durin? It seems like a very powerful enchantment, but splashing for it, I don't think I will. Let's see. Okay, so how do we win? We win with Amass tokens, orcs, and yeah. And maybe being tempted by the ring. That can be great. March is definitely one of our win cons, just to create a very big army right away. Claim is great interaction. The walk is great. Then we got goblins as creatures. We also got the smite. Continuing with troll here. Why not? Sauron seems okay. I'll give it a try. We are at... We can take more Berserker here. Let's see. Curve is looking good. Do I want to play Fall? I mean, it has Amass synergy. If we don't have a really good turn free play, we can just play it. It costs 8 to activate, which is a lot, but who knows, maybe we will have some grindier games where we might get to that point. Oh, okay. Relentless Rohirrim. Do I want to play this card? Doesn't really have any synergy in our deck. Yeah, we are curving out nicely. Let's see. 2 mana we have Medicine, Amass, Goreback, Trebuchet, Berserker, Precious. Torment of Gollum is going to be interesting, but a little hand hate never hurt nobody. Could go for Rush here. Can play it like this. The ring tempts you. I don't know if there are that many 1 mana, 1 toughness creatures, but let's see. Creatures you control of haste. I don't think that I'll need this. Improvise Club deals 4 damage to any target. That's great. I think I will take. I think I will cut 1 Oliphant here and play the Improvise. We are going to play a very aggressive deck, and we can spare some tokens. So sacrificing them to the to some spells seems fine. Let's lead target creature and opponent controls deals damage equal to its power. The ring tempts you. I think I'll give it like this a try. Let me know if you would have done anything differently, but let's jump into some games. Okay, we got lands, Trebuchet, we can Swamp Cycle, we got interaction on 2. Yeah, we are curving out nicely, so I will keep it. The question is, do I want to Swamp Cycle the Troll? I don't think I want to. I have 3 lands in hand, and yeah, I might get to the point where I can actually play it. Okay, another land, that's great. Here I will just play a mountain. I don't have to show my opponent black yet. Okay. I don't think that I need to kill it right away. Let's see. Whenever you attack with 1 or more goblins and or orcs. Okay. So we can play the Berserker here. The ring tempted us. We also got our Rang Bearer. It can't be blocked by creatures with greater power. Okay. Create a food token. pretty nice, but we will start with Trebuchet. And then we can attack with our Berserker that will create our Ballistic Boulder token. Our opponent double blocks, which is fine for me. Enters or leaves? Ooh, also leaves. Crazy. That's quite good. And we are nicely curving to the point where we can play Fall of Care Andros. Okay, another farmer. Opponent will be able to gain a lot of life here, which is why I think that playing Fall was definitely a right choice. I cannot attack with the Trebuchet, that's quite sad. We have 5 mana available, so we can only play Fall here and wait for things to happen. Our opponent has a 1 mana spell, okay. At least next turn we can play Troll. Okay. Yeah, let's play Troll. If our opponent has an answer, it's fine. Because... Okay, Antish Restoration. Our opponent can only get 2 basics, because they don't control a creature with 4 mana. 4 power. Yeah, okay. They eat their first food. Let's see. Okay, they play their own Troll, but we can attack with our Troll no matter what, because can't be blocked except by 3 or more creatures, which is why our opponent cannot block. Yeah, and our opponent has seen enough. Next turn we could have started to use Fall, and that would have gotten out of hand really quickly. Nice. Okay, this is going to be great. We can test March and see how good this card is. We can interact on turn 3 with Orcish Medicine here. And can follow up with Ugluk, Zoron. Yeah, really cool. Oh, okay. Blue. So there is this 1 mana tap spell that can also draw a card. Okay, draw Swarm Cycle. Next turn we can also, or we could also play Goreback. Opponent goes for Lambas. Okay, what's that? Scry 1, then draw a card. You gain free life. Ooh, okay. Cool card. Start off with March here. Okay. Interesting. If we attack, we should Amass. And then Orcish Medicine can Amass again. So yeah, let's go for it. Opponent goes for a double block. We choose... I'm not sure. Opponent has 1 black mana up and I'm not in the need for lifelink, so I will just take Indestructible here and play it safe. Okay. Next turn we can play Ugluk. I'm also not afraid of losing him to a counterspell. I will also play him first main phase, because if our opponent ambushes our Orc army, at least Ugluk will trigger. Okay, 4/4. Opponent takes it. Next turn we could also play Zoron. And simply have a 4/4 Menace. Okay, rally. Reason of Isengard. Okay. Put up to 1 target instant or sorcery card. Top Amass Orcs 2. Okay. Well, due to the fact that we just got Orcish Medicine here, can protect all of our creatures. Getting a Ring Bearer doesn't make much sense at the moment, so we will just attack with all. Amass. March from the Black Gate is way too strong in my opinion. This enchantment is just great. Okay. Yeah, there our opponent tries to kill our Ugluk here. We will protect him and we will give him... Oh, we need to give him indestructible here. Yeah, okay. Alright, and then we can get our Ring Bearer going. And I am fine with... yeah, giving it to Ugluk. I don't think it matters that much at the moment. Are there many board wipes in this set? I don't know. Okay, revealed. That was an interesting move. Let's attack. Okay, our opponent has seen enough. Nice. GG. Okay, we got lands, claim the precious, Orcish Medicine, Berserker. Not a great start in my opinion. We can start doing something on turn 3, but who knows, maybe we're lucky. I think I can easily Swamp Cycle one of my trolls here. Okay. Spend this mana only to cast an instant or sorcery spell. Target player mills 3 cards. Yeah. Let's get a swamp out of the deck. Yeah, I think playing Goreback here is fine. With a 1/3, they're pretty good, pretty well set up to block for a while here. Okay. Yeah, let's go with a Berserker. See if they go for a counterspell here. Do have to say I would be... Okay, return. Okay, and then they can cast one for free. I may cast an instant or sorcery spell. Interesting. Okay. Let's still attack for 2. I could sacrifice Goreback, but currently I'm in a pretty good spot. I do expect my opponent to play Zoran here. Would be quite a challenge. Luckily next turn we can play the Crusher. I could also play Wolf here, and with a Menace creature I'd be a little bit happier. Let's see if they have another counterspell. They do. No attacks. Bilbo, okay. End of the Leaves. Yeah, quite good. Opponent got a Ring Bearer. Okay, now the thing is that I didn't draw a land, so I need to Mountain Cycle main phase here. Simply want to secure my land drops and then I can start off with my Crusher. Crusher is such a good card, 4/4 trample. Will probably do a lot of work. Hopefully. Claim the Precious is going to be interesting here, because if my opponent plays Zoran, I don't have a legendary creature to pay for the ward cost. And I think that here I need to keep up my Orcish Medicine. That's okay. Then I will play Ugluk. And I need one more land to play my troll. Our opponent used a lot of interaction on, I'd say, cheaper creatures. Okay, they have their own troll. Which is probably a great target for my Claim the Precious here. And I want to do it now. To be a ring bearer. Yeah, let's go for Ugluk here. And I will bring it to the next stage. Let's see. Attacks, draw a card, then discard a card. Okay, so we keep Ugluk. Can also attack with Ugluk. Draw a card. And then I do have to say that I'm probably fine with... Well, Orcish Medicine, the great thing about... Oh, I just destroyed their troll. Yeah, okay. Honestly, I can play my troll next turn, so maybe keeping the Orcish Medicine here is a better play. Yeah. Seems okay. Okay. That's a pretty good top deck here. Okay, they use Bilbo. They attack, so they do draw a card, discard a card. Okay, discards a land. Creates a treasure token. Okay, Smite is great. I'd like to destroy their Ring Bearer before they get to attack again and go through their deck. Let's swing all out. Okay, we found a land. Do I need it right now? Not really. Okay, our opponent blocks. Don't want to sacrifice anything here. I will just play Troll. If my opponent doesn't have an answer right now, we are in a really good spot to maybe win next turn, especially with Smite. Yeah, my opponent is just crazily going through their deck, looking for an answer. Okay, connects, creates a treasure token. Let's see if they have something. Seems like they can get something back from the graveyard. Mordor Muster, also really cool. The good thing about Ugluk is he is a legendary creature, so if we see Zoran, okay. Oh, Trebuchet is great here. Then we will... Let's take out Survivor here. Yep, that should be GG. Because Goreback will also do some work here. I could sit back with Goreback, but I really want to keep up the pressure here. Yeah, let's get rid of Orcish Medicine now. Okay. That's GG. Nice. Okay, we got 2 lands, but we got March. And as soon as I see March, I'm definitely down to play that one. Okay, our opponent has a 1 mana play, so probably a Mountain Cycling here or a Swamp Cycling. Might be a mirror matchup. Yes, seems like it. And they got the Fire Leaper here, which is a great card. Luckily, we got an army here that can block it. Goblin Fire Leaper can often go for great 2-for-1 trades. Let's see if our opponent is interested. Yes, I'm totally fine with that one. Okay, then we get our Berserker out. Make it our Ring Bearer. Yeah, and I need to get March going. That's the thing about March. If you don't control an army and can make it grow, you are not in the best spot. From a graveyard to your hand, okay. Honestly, I'm fine with this trade here. Let's see if my opponent has... Okay, no instant speed. Okay, we drew a troll. That's great. We can ambush Golem here with an Orcish Medicine, but we can also just play Goreback, then go for Orcish Medicine if we can go for a trade here. I don't know, did I play land this turn? No. I could Swamp Cycle Troll here to keep hitting my land drops. But it doesn't feel right at the moment. I will just pass the turn here, see what my opponent does. Is Golem a good card here? Leaves the battlefield. Oh, when it leaves, interesting. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Choose indestructible. Make a token. My opponent. This was a Ring Bearer. Okay, there's a Trebuchet. But Trebuchet won't be a problem because I will just claim it right away because I need to get my army growing. Yep, GG. Okay, this hand is not great. We got Smite, Torment, but I really don't like it. But I gotta keep, or I want to keep, because we are on the draw, we can maybe slow down our opponent a little bit with Smite. I could also Swamp Cycle here to thin out my deck. We are behind anyways, we need to find more early interaction. Okay, our opponent got their own March. Which, yeah, might be a problem here. I will just thin out my deck, because I'm far away from my troll anyways, and I need the good cards in my deck here, for example, like Trebuchet here. We could keep the army in check by smiting it. I would take 2 here. See what my opponent does. Yes. Dies Amass, okay. I will kill the 2/2 now. Okay. Then we can play Trebuchet. Our opponent might trade or might run into our Trebuchet simply to get another Amass army going or another Orcs army going. Yeah, I will let you go for this one. Okay, they got a bite. Interesting. The ring tempts you. Okay. Well. I will go for a Snarling Wolf here. Snarling Wolf won't die that easy. Okay, the ring tempts you. So the Vanguard cannot be blocked. I will just play... Honestly, I will go for Handheld here. Because my army that I'm about to create... Okay, Club, Smite, Haste. If you control a creature with the greatest power among creatures on the battlefield. Okay, opponent is pretty far away from doing that one. Spearmaster won't help them much, because if they pump up their creature, I can block with more creatures. Improvised Club forces them to sacrifice something. So it's either Eomir or Smite the Deathless here. Smite the Deathless deals 3 damage, so my Snarling Wolf is protected. So I think Eomir is the best pick here. My Snarling Wolf can then attack for 4. Would love to have Orcish Medicine up. And if my opponent didn't find a mountain here... Whoa! Alright, alright, alright. I see, yeah. I feel you, Let's see, I will have enough up for Orcish Medicine, that's great. Snarling Wolf can attack. Oh my god, I feel so bad for them. Okay, now they found something. Okay. Yeah, I gotta say, I don't regret... how is it called again? Not Swamp Cycling. I think Swamp Cycling was a really good choice here. Opponent tries to reduce the damage that they are taking. The thing about Improvised Club is that they need to sacrifice an artifact or creature. And currently, yeah, they would need to play Spearmaster and then they could sacrifice it. Which is why they would probably play Spearmaster and wait. Let's see if they drew another mountain. If they drew another mountain, they are in a better spot. Torment of Gollum. Okay. They will use their... how's it called again? Smite on whichever creature I'm going to Orcish Ambush here. So I guess... Ooh, wait a second. The Torment creates an Amass army, so I wanna do it onto the Snarling Wolf. That forces them to use their Smite on Ugluk right away. And we will go for... yeah, it doesn't matter. Just to play it safe. Indestructible. Alright. He can attack. And I'm totally fine with trading here. Yep. If my opponent draws a mountain, I'm in trouble. Okay, Rally. Rally can block my Snarling Walk here. Okay, double block. Pass the turn. If they find a mountain, I'm in trouble. Alright, GG. Good game. Okay, interesting. Never played Battle Scared Goblin here, but we got everything we need. Start off with a mountain. I can consider to mountain cycle here. One goes with a forest. We got 3 lands in hand. Okay, we got 4, so I am fine with just... yeah. Playing here. It deals 1 damage to each creature blocking it. Okay, gotta keep that in mind. When he attacks, scry 1. Okay. Due to the fact that I keep hitting my land drops, I will keep the Oliphant in hand. Okay. This is going to be interesting for our... yeah, now they can attack past my Goreback here. Scry 1. Pretty good. Cool sleeves. Okay. Yeah, and I just keep swinging here. Do I want to Orcish Medicine here? I could also just trade. But I can keep my opponent in check. And if I like something, then that. Indestructible. Connect. Now I can consider to sacrifice Goreback to create a treasure token. So I can play one of my big boys here next turn, and I think that might be worth it. I'd like a treasure token. We will see if that's maybe a risky move. But if I find one more land on the top of my deck, I can play these cards continuously. Okay, look out Scries. Put it to the bottom. No blocks. Plays a land, goes for Rangers. If you don't control a ring bearer, the ring tempts you. Okay, nice cool landfall mechanic. I could go for a hand hate here first. That would amass my token, but not big enough. Let's see. Gains trample. Let's go for troll here. Let's just go really, really big. No attacks. Yeah, I think my opponent will... Yeah, okay. It was really good for them. I think I can take 5 here. Yeah, and that should have shown me I should have gone for the Torment first. Okay, keeps 1 on top. Yeah. I think I will Torment now, depending on what I draw. Okay. Could also play the Oliphant. Oliphant trades for the Dune Rangers. Let's go for a hand hate first and see what I'm working with. The ring tempts you for 5. Yeah, let's take the troll. Now my creatures are big enough that I can block the Rangers. Scry. Ooh. Fall is really good here. Sadly, I don't have any instant speed interaction. Let's see. Till end of turn, target creature you control gains. When this creature dies, draw 2 cards. Then that creature fights up to 1 other target creature. Okay. So even if my opponent puts the counters on the Ranger and fights my Oliphant, it would still die. Yeah, my opponent keeps nicely scrying here. That's quite good. Okay. Maybe 4 can get us back into this game. Okay. I get it. My opponent wants to fight with Vanguard against my Oliphant. Yeah, Lookout is definitely great when you have the ring tempt you mechanic. Quite good. If I don't have a creature, I mean they will fight a creature of mine, but that will still not kill their creature, so they won't draw the cards. Smeargle. The ring tempts you. Target opponent reveals card from the top of the library until they reveal a land card. Put that card on the battlefield under your control at the rest into the graveyard. Ooh, there. That's a cool one. Okay, let's see. It costs me 8 mana. I do have 6. If I play Ugluk, they will most likely fight it. Yeah, let's just play Fall here. And wait, but I think this might be a loss for me. I probably should have held back the Orcish Medicine and should have gone for the trade. Yeah. I should have attacked here. I gave away damage. My opponent could have also blocked with Smeargol here. Yeah. Okay. Now it's getting really scary. I urgently need these land drops. Okay, scry and draw. It's really good. Claim is quite good here. As I do need to kill the Huron. Yeah, but still not in a good spot. Aragon, okay. What does this guy do? Ooh! Okay. Really good. That lookout value did it all. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting back from this one. March is a little bit late. But March can prevent the lookout from dealing damage once. Yeah, but all my opponent has to do is go for a full-out swing here. Yeah, I really should have held back on the Orcish Medicine early. Oh, okay. They're playing one of the most busted cards in the set. Alright. We take Aragon with us. GG. Okay. But honestly, we are on the draw. We got Smite, we can curve into Crusher, and if we find a Swamp in the first 2 turns, we're good. I'm just keeping this one. It's super risky, but I'm keeping it because of Smite. Opponent had Mulligan here. Don't need mountains, guys. Okay. When it dies, the ring tempts. Okay, Swamp Cycle. That might be it. I'm taking 1 here. Do I want to take it out? It does make sense. It does make sense. Because if my opponent has a counterspell, they use it to prevent the smite. Next turn, I can just Swamp Cycle, play March. Let's give it a try. But my opponent wants this one to die. Pretty sure about that. Yeah. So our mana didn't go to waste. Swamp Cycle. Get a Swamp. Let's see if this one resolves. If it does, we are in a really good spot. It did. Great. Okay, we attack first. It's fine. Honestly, let's go big. I do expect a bounce spell, okay? Yeah, okay. Okay, draw 3 cards, island cycling. I want to play Berserker here, because then I still have enough mana available for my club. And I think that, yeah, my Orc army can become a bit more threatening here. Yeah, March of the Black Gate. I think it's... I mean, the thing is, you get the Amass when you attack with your army. But I do still think it's way better than the Dreadhorde invasion. Okay, our opponent just played a bunch of creatures, which is fine, because now I will just play Ugluk, swing, see what my opponent wants to do. If they double block, I'm totally fine with it, with Ugluk on the field. Sadly, I didn't draw a swamp yet. If I would have Orcish Medicine available, it would be great. Okay, I want to get rid of this guy and of her. Yeah, this is fine. Ugluk becomes a 5/5. And as soon as we can use Orcish Medicine, get another creature going. Werewolf's End, okay. I don't think this card is really good. Sorcery Speed. Not my favorite. But okay. You don't have to like every card. We go for Indestructible here. Okay. Now the question is, do I want to keep up Improvised Club or do I want to bring out my Crusher here? My opponent is at 12. I don't know if there is a board wipe in Izzet, so I think I will just sit back. Maybe I will use Improvised Club with my 1/1 here. Alright, GG. Okay. The complete opposite from the last game, but this time we are curving out nicely in mono black so far. Let's give it a try. Island, okay. Let's try to resolve March, perfect. Next turn we got Orcish Medicine up. The opponent answers with a bounce spell, we are in trouble, but okay, that works out nicely. Need one more land. Torment would be great here against a hand of 8 cards. Okay. This is fine. The ring tempts you. Come on, land. It's not a land. Do I want to play Goreback here? What I could have done is play Goreback, sacrifice the army simply to draw a card, keep finding lands. Do I want to keep Orcish Medicine up? I think I do. It's an interesting fetch land, because it still gets you colorless, draw 2 cards, then discard a card. Okay. I could really step on the gas here, use Orcish Medicine just to get in 1 more damage, but I think the interaction is too valuable. Okay, this is great. Now we go for Torment here, see what we are working with. Okay, Golem. Counter target spell. Target non-token creature toad is on his hand. Okay, Snarling Wolf. Golem we can outgrow. This bounces a non-token creature, counter target spell. Our opponent currently has 4 mana available. Okay, 5. So next turn they can go for a 4-drop and for a 2-drop. So they can play Snarling Wolf and Golem. Otherwise they could play Snarling Wolf, keep up a counter spell, for example. Am I afraid of their counterspells? I could go Goreback, keep up Orcish Medicine. Could get rid of Snarling Wolf here, and I think I do need to get rid of it. Just because it is a creature that could block my army. My army is going to become a 4/4 this turn. Next turn I could force my opponent to play both creatures. Honestly, I think I will take Gale here. But my opponent is about to draw even more cards. Yeah, I totally forgot that Torment of Golem also Amass Orcs too. Crazy. I think that my opponent now wants to get something on the board simply to block my army. Yeah, and they use Golem for that. They still have 4 mana available. Okay, they fetch for a land. They do have Soothing of Smeagol still in here. I gave them that. That will also tempt them. Orcish Medicine. Now I got it twice. Let's try to kill Golem here. Because that will also exile it. Perfect. Swarm cycles, okay. -2, -2. There will still be a 5/5. Yeah. This is okay. Goes down to 4. A double blue. Interesting. The Beth song. Troll and Gale. Yeah, we will see Snarling Wolf here pretty soon. Oh, pretty sure about that. Wave the Windlord. Flying, Vigilance, birds have Vigilance, okay. Alright, GG. There we go. Alright everybody, first premiere draft of the Lord of the Rings Tales of Middle-earth, and we went 7-1. I do have to say I'm just a big fan of playing Rakdos in draft. I think it can be so powerful. Sadly, we never saw Fall of Care Andor or Care Andros here in any action, but I think it's a cool card. Can be funny. It's quite expensive to activate, but overall it was just interesting to have this card. Let's go over a few cards that I would like to give a shout out to. March from the Black Gate. This is a must pick when you see this card. As you've seen in the last game, it just single-handedly carried the game. Of course, if there is a single bounce spell like Fading Hope, for example, if we are talking about Standard or something like that, this card, yeah, might not perform that well, but you still have the chance of creating so many army tokens and then just simply growing them with March. You can also play multiple copies of this one simply because it is an enchantment, it's not legendary, so it's a great card. Orcish Medicine, yeah, definitely playing this card more often. I simply like this interaction with you can choose either Lifelink or Indestructible or also Death Touch and Indestructible. There are a few cheap interaction spells that help with that, so I do like these cards. Battle Scared Goblin, played it once, didn't do much, but I think it's still a good card. Improvised Club, also haven't played it, but it's good to know that you can just sit there and know, okay, alright, if my opponent tries to remove one of my creatures, I will still fling it into your face for 4. Smite the Deathless here, yeah, probably also one of the best interaction spells in the set in red, because 3 damage to target creature is great, but that creature loses Indestructible and you also exile it. So as you have also seen in the last game that we exiled Golem, great. There are a few cards that have some escape or flashback mechanic from the graveyard, so Smite, great. Mordor Trebuchet, not only super fun and flavorful, but it's a good card. A 1/4 that on attack creates a 2/1 flying. It's super fun, great card. Uruk-hai Berserker, maybe a card that I won't be, or I will, yeah, maybe not prioritize it that much anymore. I mean, still 3 mana, 3/2. When it enters, the ring tempts you, and when the ring has completely tempted you, you are a real big threat with your ring bearer. But I don't know, that card, it did quite a lot of work because 3/2 is still 3/2 for free, but okay. Claim the Precious here. Yeah, one of the best removal spells probably in the set. Haven't played much yet, but this does some work. We continue with Snarling Walk, great card. 3/4 for Menace with for 4 mana, and it can be a 4/4 Menace, great card. Torment of Gollum. It's expensive hand hate, but because of Amass Orcs 2, it can be very synergistic, and as you have seen, it did a lot of work as here in this deck. Olokai Crusher, I've said it earlier, 4 mana, 4/4 Trample, great card. Ugluk of the White Hand, yeah, also did some work. When a creature died, he got a +1/+1 counter in a synergistic Goblin and Orc deck like this one. Yeah, he easily became 5/5. Zoron, never played it, haven't played it, but the text on it is great. 5 mana, 4/4 Menace, it's okay. Troll and Oliphant, or Oliphant, are great cards. I think Troll is better than the Oliphant, because in that one loss that we've had, you've seen that 6/4 is not what you want to have for these stat lines. You want to have at least 5 toughness here in the set. But yeah, overall, great draft, great cards. Let's get our rewards. And then we claim. And yeah, let's crack some packs. We got 7 to open. Let's do it maybe one by one. Maybe I will open the rest just right away. We got Sting, the Glinting Dagger. It's haste. At the beginning of each combat, untap equipped creature. Equipped creature has first strike as long as it's blocking or blocked by a Goblin or Orc. I don't think it's the best rare, simply because a bit of text on it is limited to a Goblin or Orc. In draft it might be good, but yeah, not a big fan of it. We got Bats, that's okay. Continue. Bilbo, yeah, also a good one. There we got Forge Anew. Powerful card, really powerful. Return target equipment card from your graveyard to the battlefield. And as long as it's your turn, you may activate equip abilities anytime you could cast an instant. This is completely busted. And then you may pay 0 rather than pay the equip cost of the first equip ability you activate during each of your turns. Very powerful. I think this one is just crazy. We continue. Not going much over the rares and commons. Here we got Firelove Galadriel. Okay, we already have seen that one. I don't like it that much. Here we got Horn of Gondor. Great one. Enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 human soldier token. Create X 1/1 human soldier creature tokens where X is the number of humans you control. Great. Great for rebuilding and commander, for example. Cool card. 3 packs left. Okay, wild card. There we got The Ring Goes South. The ring tempts you, then reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal X land cards, where X is the number of legendary creatures you control. Put those land cards onto the battlefield tapped and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Maybe in a real big Joda deck this can be really crazy. Joda the Unifier. And for the last pack we got Sharkade, Tyrant of the Shire. Okay, I've never seen that one. Activated abilities of lands your opponent's controller can't be activated unless they are mana abilities. Whoa, this is strong. Sharkade Tyrant has all activated abilities of lands your opponents control except mana abilities. Mana of any type that can be spent to activate Sharkade's abilities. Okay, crazy. This finally shuts down, yeah, cards like, how is it called? Maze of Ith, or, how's it called? Strip Mine, yeah, that's it, yep. Cool, interesting. This might be an interesting card for CEDH. But alright. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this draft. See you in the next one. Goodbye.